It may be more than half a century since Fidel Castro lived in exile in Mexico City, but his time here is still remembered and his legacy still celebrated. In coffee shops like this one in the heart of the capital, Castro and his brother Raúl planned their armed rebellion. He met Ernesto Che Guevara in Mexico, a man who'd become one of his key allies and the poster boy of the revolution. There are people here who still have vivid memories of seeing Fidel Castro drinking coffee and smoking his trademark cigars.
He had a great deal of personality, and those times beards were uncommon, but he and his brother sported beards. He had a very penetrating look.
It was 1955. Castro and his men came to places like these in downtown Mexico City and meticulously planned their attack on the Batista regime.
There's always been a brotherhood with Cuba. That's why they came down from the Cuban mountains to Mexico, where they prepared and fortified themselves ready for their adventure.
Once Fidel Castro's plan was in place, he and some 80 men went to the Mexican fishing village of Tuxpan on the Gulf Coast. They bought a used yacht, boarded it and set off for Cuba, not knowing that they were also sailing into history. In the years that followed, Castro's relations with Mexico went through their ups and downs, but his role as leader of the Latin American left is still celebrated here.
I
think generations of people will remember him. The older ones will always have a certain affinity with Fidel and remember him with nostalgia.
Fidel's history and background are totally revolutionary. It takes a special person to do what Fidel did.
And it's that legacy of standing up to Mexico's powerful northern neighbor that will continue to define Castro in the minds of many Mexicans. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.